After the growth and wealth of the 1920s, Zion experienced the depression for the 1930s and the severe drought that precipitated and accompanied it. These were lean and difficult years for Zion, but the church was maintained and kept through the faith and labor of the congregation members. Church services provided a time of worship and uplifting music for the community, and a chance to rise above their fears and troubles. It also deepened connections and fellowship, as the city looked to help its own. Chinese immigrants were welcomed by the folks at Zion and became active in the church's civic work and also in its mission in Asia. The 1940s were marked by the loss of Zion's sons and daughters in the long years of World War II. As in the earlier Great War, the church again became the focus for community bonding in times of concern. Throughout Zion's first 50 years, the building was home to many groups. Basic church activities included junior and senior choirs, bell choirs, Sunday school, and UCW, United Church Women. Church suppers drew in local citizens. Youth programs included Explorers, Messengers, CGIT, Christian Girls in Training, and Zion's very successful trophy-winning hockey team. Adults were engaged in square dancing, quilters group, craft sessions, and golden hours groups. The church had a lending library with thousands of titles. Zion's legacy to the community has also been notable. The perfect acoustics of the sanctuary made it the venue of choice in Moose Jaw for many musical performances and concerts. The local acting troupes had a place to put on their plays and musicals. Festivals of music and of stage plays drew people from around the province and even further afield. Zion hosted the Von Trapp family and the popular pianist Frank Mills in their heydays. Life in Moose Jaw went along smoothly for Zion until the 1970s. As the church prepared to host a large celebration for their 90th anniversary as a congregation, structural defects were discovered as the wood beneath the plaster began to crumble. There was a major concern the dome would fall. The congregation vacated the building in 1975 and undertook a major renovation to add the first steel to the building in the form of 4 major columns going from the basement up to the 4 corners of the dome. Once again, Zion reopened its doors, updated and safe. Considering their age and the extremes of climate the windows are exposed to, Zion's stained glass has survived remarkably well. However, it was necessary beginning in 1985 to repair specific sections. Both the city and the church recognized the importance of the building, and in short order Zion was declared a heritage building for Saskatchewan. This allowed Zion to qualify for special funding and gave them access to expert craftsmen. The most significant was Ed Schaefer, whose skill in restoration and preservation of stained glass was a godsend. Years of dust required that the dome be vacuumed, that each piece be scrubbed, and that the final step was polishing. Some glass pieces needed to be refitted, and lead was replaced, along with iron supporting bars. The panel windows on the walls were buckling and needed attention. This was a huge task and required several years and much effort. Rebuilding or replacement value of the stained glass at Zion would top $250,000. The most recent restoration work was done in 1993, when the organ console was replaced by Casavant at a cost of $90,000. The visible pipes are fully voiced, and there are 1,800 other working pipes in the chamber behind. The wind chamber has also been updated. Zion certainly understands the large monetary costs necessary when one undertakes heritage restoration projects.